There are certain men women don't just date, they attach to them. They don't ghost these types of men. They don't flake on these type of men. They don't leave them. Do you want to be that man? Today, I'm breaking down the 12 types of men women never walk away from. Master even 3 of these, and she's all in with you as long as you want her to. Are you ready? Welcome to Seduce Her Today, where we turn ordinary guys into high-value men. You can become one, starting from today. Hit subscribe if you're ready to level up in love, attraction, and confidence as a man. Tap the notification bell to always get alerted when we drop an update. So, let's begin. 12 types of men women refuse to leave. Now, let's dive into the first type of man. 1. The emotionally secure man. He's the eye of the storm. While everyone else is losing their cool, he remains unshaken. In a world full of emotional instability, anxiety, and overreactions, emotional security is a rare and magnetic trait. The emotionally secure man doesn't flinch when things get tense. He doesn't blow up over a text delay or spiral when she needs space. He trusts himself. He trusts the connection. And most importantly, he doesn't need constant validation. This kind of man is deeply attractive because he creates a safe emotional space, not just for the woman, but for the relationship as a whole. He knows how to regulate his emotions. He doesn't run from conflict, but he doesn't let it control him either. Imagine this. She's having a rough day. She lashes out a bit, maybe even tries to start a fight. An insecure guy would panic or react with more fire. But this man? He listens. He pauses. He speaks with calm authority. And in that moment, she feels seen, understood, and grounded. Women stay with emotionally secure men because they're a rock in a world of chaos. Want to be unforgettable? Learn to master your emotions before you try to master hers. 2. The purpose-driven man. He doesn't chase women. He chases greatness, and women chase him. There's something undeniably magnetic about a man on a mission. A purpose-driven man doesn't wake up wondering what to do with his life. He's already moving. Already building. Whether he's grinding to launch a business, climbing his career ladder, training for a marathon, or perfecting his craft, his life is driven by meaning, not distraction. And here's the secret most men don't realize: women are drawn to a man with vision. A man who has somewhere he's going. Why? Because purpose creates polarity. It commands respect. It shows leadership. And women are biologically wired to follow strength, direction, and certainty. This man doesn't revolve his day around a girl. He's not texting every 5 minutes. He has work to do. He has goals to meet. And ironically, that's what keeps her intrigued. He creates the healthy tension between presence and distance, and she can feel the value of his time. Let me give you a picture. She's texting him midday, he replies when he's available, not instantly. Not because he's playing games, but because he's busy becoming someone. And when they're together, he's present. Attentive. Real. A man with purpose doesn't need to convince a woman to stay. His drive speaks for him. And the deeper his mission, the longer she stays. 3. Masculine protector. He doesn't just make her feel wanted, he makes her feel safe. There's a reason the protector archetype has lasted through centuries of storytelling. It taps into something primal. Something evolutionary. Women are hardwired to stay close to the man who makes them feel physically, emotionally, and spiritually protected. The masculine protector isn't a caveman. He's not aggressive or controlling. He's grounded, present, and commands a quiet power. This is the man who knows how to walk into a room and instantly make her feel that nothing bad can happen while he's there. When a woman feels truly safe with a man, she lets her guard down. She becomes more feminine, more vulnerable, more trusting. That safety becomes a magnetic pull, and she won't easily let go of the man who gives it to her. Picture this. They're walking down the street late at night. He gently shifts her to the inside of the sidewalk, instinctively placing himself between her and the world. She doesn't even notice at first. But her body does. Her subconscious picks it up. That's leadership. That's protection. Whether it's defending her name, standing his ground in public, or simply being consistent in his word, the protector stands out. Because in a world full of nice guys, he's the one she knows she can lean on. 4. The playfully dominant man. He knows how to tease her, challenge her, and keep her coming back for more. The playfully dominant man is one of the most magnetic figures in dating. He's confident, bold, and knows how to make a woman feel special without being overbearing. What makes him stand out is his ability to balance dominance with playfulness, creating an irresistible tension that keeps her on her toes. He's the kind of man who teases her with a wink, challenges her with a smirk, and keeps her on the edge of her seat with his unpredictable moves. But here's the secret, he's not doing it to control or manipulate her, he's doing it to ignite her passion. The key to his allure is that he understands subtle dominance. He doesn't have to shout to be heard. Instead, he exudes a quiet power that lets her know he's in charge, but in a fun, light-hearted way. He pushes boundaries without ever crossing the line. Imagine this, she's laughing at something he said, but then, just as she's about to respond, he playfully pulls her into a kiss. She's caught off guard, yet somehow she loves it. There's something about his boldness, his challenge, and the way he makes her feel alive that keeps her hooked. She loves the edge he brings. He's a mystery wrapped in charisma, and she can't get enough. 5. The deep listener. He doesn't say much, but when he speaks, she feels heard and understood. The deep listener is an understated yet incredibly powerful type of man. Unlike the flashy guys who dominate conversations, this man has a calm presence. He listens, really listens. He doesn't interrupt, rush in with advice, or give empty responses. He hears her, understands her, and provides a space for her emotions to breathe. What makes the deep listener irresistible is his ability to make a woman feel like she's the most important person in the room, without having to say much. In a world where people are constantly looking for validation, he doesn't offer empty praise. Instead, he gives genuine attention. Imagine this, she's venting about a difficult day at work. Most people would offer advice or distract her with their own stories. But he simply nods, maintains eye contact, and lets her talk. As she finishes, he doesn't rush to fix things. Instead, he acknowledges her feelings. I can see how that would frustrate you. In moments like this, she feels like she's truly seen and heard. The deep listener doesn't just engage with her words, he understands the emotion behind them. And that connection? It creates a bond that she never wants to lose. 6. The man with standards. He doesn't beg for attention or approval. He simply chooses who deserves his time. The man with standards is unapologetically confident. He knows his worth and isn't willing to settle for less than what he deserves. Unlike men who desperately chase validation, this man is selective. He chooses who he spends his time with, who earns his respect, and who gets to be a part of his life. And here's the thing, women find this level of discernment incredibly attractive. He doesn't chase after her, he doesn't constantly call or beg for her attention. Instead, he sets clear boundaries and expects to be treated with respect. When she realizes that he's not easily available, she finds herself drawn to him more. Why? Because he exudes self-respect, and in turn, demands the same from others. The man with standards doesn't make excuses. If something's not right, he doesn't wait for it to change. He moves on, with grace. He doesn't compromise his values, his goals, or his time. And women who recognize his worth are willing to rise to his level. Imagine this, she knows he has options, but he chooses to be with her. And it's not out of desperation, it's because he genuinely wants to. This man values quality over quantity and shows women that being in his life is a privilege, not a right. 7. The sexually confident man. He knows how to build tension, create anticipation, and turn attraction into something electric. The sexually confident man isn't defined by how good he is in the bedroom, even though he's certainly skilled. What sets him apart is his ability to create tension and anticipation long before things get physical. He understands that true sexual confidence is not about performance, it's about creating an emotional and physical connection that makes her crave more. This man doesn't rush. He knows that sexual attraction is not a race, it's a journey. He uses subtle touches, lingering eye contact, and playful banter to build anticipation, making every moment feel like an exciting build-up to something greater. The key here is patience. He understands that real intimacy is something that grows over time. Imagine this, they're sitting close together, talking. His hand brushes against hers. He doesn't overdo it. He lets the tension hang in the air. Every glance, every smile, every touch feels loaded with possibility. She knows what's coming, but he never rushes to get there. He's a master of leaving her wanting more. Sexual confidence isn't about pushing boundaries, it's about creating an experience. And this man makes her feel like she's the only woman in the world when they're together, elevating every intimate moment to something unforgettable. Become sexually confident and you will have her for a very long time. 8. The socially powerful man. He doesn't need to boast, his presence speaks for itself. Respected by peers, admired in public. The socially powerful man is the type of person whose influence transcends the room. Whether in a social gathering, a business meeting, or a casual setting, he commands respect and admiration without even trying. It's not about being the loudest or most outgoing, his influence comes from his confidence, charisma, and the way he interacts with others. People gravitate toward him, not because he's seeking attention, but because he exudes a natural authority that makes others want to be around him. He's the person everyone listens to, even when he's silent. His words carry weight, and his actions speak volumes. He's always the man at the center of the room, without having to dominate it. What makes him so compelling is his ability to balance power with grace. He never flaunts his success or status, he doesn't need to. His peers admire him not just for what he's accomplished, but for how he treats people. He's approachable, respectful, and never takes his position for granted. Imagine this, you're in a room full of people, and when he enters, the energy shifts. It's subtle, but unmistakable. Everyone acknowledges his presence with a quiet respect. This man understands the art of influence, and women can't help but be drawn to the strength of his character and his ability to leave a lasting impression. 9. The silent challenger. Calm, composed, and never a pushover, he stands firm without saying a word. The silent challenger is the man who doesn't need to raise his voice or make a scene to prove his strength. He's calm and composed, but beneath that peaceful exterior lies an unyielding resolve. This type of man never backs down, but he does so with quiet confidence and without unnecessary confrontation. He doesn't seek approval, and he certainly doesn't seek a fight, but if his beliefs or boundaries are tested, he stands firm. What makes the silent challenger so attractive to women is his ability to remain unshaken in the face of adversity. When a situation gets tense, or when others are scrambling to make a decision or gain control, this man stays cool-headed, offering calm leadership without a single word. He remains centered, never allowing emotions or external pressures to dictate his actions. But don't mistake his calmness for passivity. He will challenge anyone who attempts to push him around or compromise his values. The difference is, he doesn't engage in pointless drama. He picks his battles wisely and handles them with dignity and respect. Imagine this, in a heated moment, while everyone is arguing, he quietly asserts his position, and suddenly, everyone listens. His silence carries weight, and his words are rare but powerful. Women love the strength he exudes without needing to scream or prove it. 10. The growth-minded man. Always evolving, he's committed to becoming the best version of himself, and she's lucky to grow beside him. The growth-minded man is not just someone who seeks success, he's someone who is constantly evolving in every area of his life. Whether it's his career, his mindset, or his personal relationships, he believes that there's always room for improvement. This man is forward-thinking and understands that growth is a journey, not a destination. He doesn't just rest on his laurels. He's dedicated to learning, whether through books, experiences, or self-reflection. His drive for personal development is contagious, and women love being a part of his journey. There's something inherently attractive about a man who's always striving to become better, not just for himself, but for the people he loves. With the growth-minded man, there's never a sense of stagnation. He's always evolving, whether that means picking up new skills, adapting to life's challenges, or becoming a better partner. He inspires her to do the same. She feels lucky to grow beside him, knowing that as he pushes forward, she has the opportunity to become the best version of herself as well. Imagine this: when life throws challenges their way, he doesn't back down. Instead, he learns, adapts, and becomes stronger with each setback. This shared growth makes the relationship more profound and fulfilling. 11. The man of mystery. He doesn't over-explain. He makes her wonder. The man of mystery is the type of guy who keeps things intriguing and unpredictable. He doesn't feel the need to explain every little detail about himself. In fact, he does the opposite: he leaves gaps for her to fill in with her imagination. This creates a sense of curiosity that draws her in, making her want to learn more about him with every encounter. What makes the man of mystery so captivating is that he's enigmatic. He doesn't share everything about his life up front. Instead, he opens windows into his world, but always leaves some doors closed, making her want to explore more. His actions speak louder than words, and he doesn't feel the need to justify himself. There's a quiet confidence in his ability to let his silence hold weight. He understands the art of intrigue. Rather than over-explain, he lets moments unfold naturally. His unpredictable nature adds excitement, and she's always wondering what's next with him. He never reveals everything at once, keeping the tension and anticipation alive. Imagine this: when she's around him, there's a subtle tension. He's a book she can't quite read yet, and that's what keeps her coming back for more. The mystery is a game, and he plays it well. 12. The grounded leader. He takes charge of his life. She trusts his direction. The grounded leader is a man who doesn't just talk about leadership, he lives it. His leadership isn't about commanding others, it's about taking full ownership of his own life, his decisions, and his future. He exudes a quiet, calm confidence that draws others to him, including the women who are looking for someone they can truly trust. What makes the grounded leader so attractive is his ability to remain steady in turbulent times. He knows where he's headed, and he's not easily swayed by distractions or obstacles. This man doesn't make decisions out of impulse. He takes his time, evaluates every situation, and then acts with precision. Because of this, people trust him, and the woman he's with feels secure in his direction. She knows that with him, she can follow with confidence. He isn't controlling, he's simply sure of himself. His grounded nature makes him reliable, and his clarity of vision makes him someone she looks up to. She admires the way he takes charge of his life, and she wants to be part of that journey. Imagine this: with every decision he makes, she feels a deeper trust in him. She knows that no matter where life takes them, he'll lead them both to the right place. You don't need to become someone else. You need to become the most grounded, confident version of you. So here's a recap: 12 types of men that women never leave. 1. The emotionally secure man. 2. The purpose-driven man. 3. The protector. 4. The playfully dominant man. 5. The deep listener. 6. The man with standards. 7. The sexually confident man. 8. The socially powerful man. 9. The silent challenger. 10. The growth-minded man. 11. The man of mystery. 12. The grounded leader. These men, they don't chase women. Women choose to stay. Which of these 12 types are you already becoming? Drop your number in the comments. Subscribe if you're done playing small. This channel is for the men who lead their women, not follow them. The next video guides you on next steps on your journey.